So, what if you could understand the feeling behind every single customer email, every review, every social media post, all at once? In this explainer, we're diving into Amazon Comprehend. It's a tool that does exactly that, basically by teaching computers how to read and understand our language.
Think about it. Every single day, your customers are telling you exactly what they want, what they love, and what really frustrates them. The thing is, it's not like they're filling out a neat little survey. They're telling you this stuff in thousands of reviews, emails, and posts. Trying to read it all manually, it's literally impossible. So how do you actually listen? That's the huge challenge we're going to tackle. Most businesses today are just drowning in this ocean of text. And we're not talking about nice, neat, structured data like sales figures. No, this is the messy, human stuff, the language of customer feedback. And hidden inside this flood of information is the absolute key to growth, if you can just find a way to make sense of it all.
I mean, this data is coming from everywhere, right? Social media feeds, product reviews, support emails, even your own company's internal documents. Every single one is a potential goldmine of insight. But with thousands of new comments and messages coming in every single day, the sheer volume, well, it's just impossible for any human team to keep up.
So, how do you read an entire ocean of text? The short answer is you don't. You teach a machine to do it for you. And this is the core idea behind a field of AI that is totally changing how businesses operate.
Okay, so this magic, it's called natural language processing, or just NLP for short. You can think of it as the engine that allows a service like Amazon Comprehend to understand what we write and what we say.
To put it simply, NLP is how we get computers to make sense of our language. And I mean, it's not just about spotting words. It's about really understanding the context, the connections, the actual meaning behind them, just like a person would. This is what lets us find those incredible hidden insights buried in our text data. Okay, so that's the theory. Now let's pop the hood on Amazon Comprehend itself and see how it actually takes a chunk of raw, messy text and transforms it into structured, understandable information.
So it's this really cool multi-step process. First up, it figures out the language. Then it does something called entity extraction, which is just a fancy way of saying it pulls out key things like product names, people, or places. Next, it identifies the main topics being discussed. And finally, and this is the really powerful part, it performs one of its most important functions, analyzing the emotional tone of the text.
Right? So this sentiment analysis thing, it tells you how people actually feel. Is that new feature you launched getting rave reviews? Or is that social media campaign maybe not landing so well? Comprehend can instantly tell you if the tone is positive, negative, or neutral, giving you this real-time pulse on customer opinion, but at a massive scale. Okay, so we've seen what Comprehend does, right? But the real magic, the real power, isn't just in the analysis itself. It's in turning that analysis into action. So let's talk about how all this data turns into actual wisdom you can use to change your business. Just think about the search bar on a website. You know the old way, right? You just type in a keyword, and it matches that exact word. But now with NLP, we get what's called intelligent search. And this is a game changer. It understands what a user intends to find, not just the words they typed. It looks at the context, which means your customers find what they're looking for way, way more easily.
All right, this all sounds amazing in theory, but where's the rubber meet the road? Let's look at a few key ways that real businesses are putting Comprehend to work, like right now.
Oh, the applications are just huge. Companies are building what they call voice of customer programs to analyze millions of pieces of feedback at once. They're creating those awesome intelligent search engines that really understand what users want. They're even using it for knowledge management, automatically sorting huge libraries of documents by topic. And all of this can then feed into delivering personalized content, showing each customer exactly what's most relevant to them. So when you boil it all down, the goal is to move beyond just basic keyword searching and really focus on intent and context. Amazon Comprehend is the tool that makes this possible. It reads and understands your text data at scale and transforms that whole ocean of words into a clear map of insights you can actually use. So that leaves one last question for you. What would you ask all that data if you knew it could finally understand you and answer back?